Hi there. Hello. Let me start by saying thank you for being here and yeah, coming to watch this video. If you're new, then welcome aboard, and if you are a returning subscriber, then thank you very much for coming back. So this weekend we're going to carry on with these. I haven't made a start on the mini lap book. So if you was with me last weekend, you'll know that we're using one small add-on, which is a gentleman kit, which is from my shop, and we made a 2 signature journal. I've not sewn them in yet. This tri-folio, which again is 2 signatures, and then we did the bare bones for a lap book, which I was fed up with matting, so I've kind of left that on the side for a bit. So I do want some small embellishments for these, so I think we'll spend definitely today doing some small embellishments. If I have 2, I'm thinking I might have 4 signatures in the other, so I would have 8 signatures altogether. So I suppose if I made 8 of everything, that would be sufficient. So if you have missed last week's, the playlist will be in the description. Let's open these. So I'm going to make some little button embellishments, and I don't think I've got many what's like really thin. They're quite thick. So let's sort through buttons while I have a think. Oh, that one's got a bit of threading. I do like using buttons what I've got the threading. That's small, but I think for the sake of video, I won't thread them, because it's fiddly and it's time consuming on videos. I don't so much want those ones, because obviously I'm doing them for the gentleman. I much prefer the brown ones. So if I was doing 8 of them, I would need 16 buttons. That's a chunky one. Let's put that there. Thought I'd bring you a little bit closer today so you can see a little bit better. So how many we got? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's chunky. Oh, they're darker. 11, 12, 13, 14. We can use that one. 15. 15, 16. I know why they're darker, because it's the other way. Let's do that. 17, 18. So that's as buttons. I can't drop any. To be a catastrophe. So I hope everybody's doing okay. It is really frosty here. When I woke up in the middle of the night, well, I've been up since the middle of the night. It's 12 o'clock dinner here. I'm filming it on Friday, so you're going to see it the day that I'm actually filming. Yeah, so I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning, and yeah, I've not been back to sleep, and don't particularly feel tired. I feel like I've had enough sleep. I think I fell asleep about 11 o'clock, so yeah, I don't think 4 hours is enough sleep, but yeah, I don't feel like I need any anymore. So that's my buttons. what else do I want? I want some scraps as my base, and they're only going to be small ones, so we need to bear that in mind. So this would be a good one. Yeah, so I've just not had time to film this week. I don't know what I've been doing. I don't know where time goes, and I don't know what I've been doing. So let's kind of look how big. So if we said around that size, may as well use this. Sorry about the shadow. My ring light really isn't in a good position, but I can't do a lot about it. Hopefully next year I'll be in my new craft room, and yeah, the lighting and stuff will be a lot better. So yeah, what have I done this week? Where have I been and what have I been doing? Well, yesterday I went into the city, so my closest, well, I suppose I'm close to two cities, but I went into Nottingham. The thought was I was going to finish off Christmas shopping, and yeah, I didn't. I just wandered around all day. I had a lovely time just in my own little world, just wandering. I did buy a few gifts, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. But yeah, nothing really, you know, grabbed me. So only 1, 8, don't I? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 8. Can't remember what I did buy. I've got one of Anna's friends staying with us at the moment, so I brought them some warm pyjamas because it's got so cold here all of a sudden, and bought them really fleecy ones, and I bought myself some silky ones because I'm going away for a few days on Monday. What else did I buy? I obviously bought socks. You can't go out without buying socks. I've got a bit of a thing for socks. So I'm going to ink around these, and then we'll get some bits of material out and things. So I suppose these are kind of like button clusters. I think they're going to be nice down the side of a page. You could also use them, I suppose, at the top of a journal card. You could use them if there was a little bit smaller at the top of a tag. I mean, if it's a big tag, then obviously they'd be fine for that. Could use them as an embellishment on an envelope. So lots of different things you could do with it, but I'm just looking for a few little decorations just to you know, jazz up those journals a bit more, because I'm not putting pockets in. I mean I might, I've got a few, but yeah, I'm not as such decorating them, so I just want a little bit, a little touch. What else did I buy? Oh, I bought Alna some makeup. It's some YouTuber. I'd never heard of her. Apparently, you know, all the young people know her. And I think that's all I bought. Right, so I've got some different blacks and greys here. I'm going to leave those out. I've got some fluffy wool, so I might want that. This might be a good one for the thicker the thicker ones, so I'll leave that out. Don't know what that would. Yeah, maybe. It's in a bit of a mess, that is, though. I really need to sit and... I don't think I want any grey. I've got this massive roll because that's this one that I bought when I was doing dream catchers. I do want some lace. Yes, I think one of my jobs today will be sort this out. Oh, I think there's 2 reels, look. I wonder if this one's shorter because I could leave this out. Yeah, I just had a coffee, wandered around with a coffee, and it was very crisp but sunny, really nice day. The Christmas market's on, and I had a quick look on there. Is there anything in here that I want? Let's pull that out and use that up because it's just a little bit of something. See what we've got in here. I don't think I want to use a bit of paper. Might use some of that for the material. No, don't. I'm going to save those because I think they're too pretty to have underneath that. You're not going to particularly see them. So I've some of this. So this is that deco trim, and obviously I've got some rick-rack, which I don't want to use. I've got that thin piece of lace. Let's use that. Don't want everything black, do I? So let's... they're in small pieces. Let's leave those out. What else? What else? Yeah, and I think I was gone all day. It was just, you know, wandering about. I did some people watching. Yeah, I had a nice time. I was going to go in this shop, that shop, the other shop, and I just didn't. So I might have to do another trip. I was hoping, you know, to get finished off, but if I didn't go again, I could just do without what I've not got, because it's only, you know, extra bits and bobs for Eleanor, and yeah, sometimes you don't know when to stop, do you? That would be. I'm trying not to pick anything else black. I wonder if, no, I think that's a bit too. I might just cut a bit of this off, just for a little bit more jazz. That's it. I do like a little bit of sparkle, and it is Christmas, so, well, it's not Christmas, but it's getting to that season. I'm going to pull that out because I do want that for something else. And I've got those little bits. I must gather all the little bits together, and I could perhaps make something with that. I'm going to keep that out because I want to do something else. Okay, we've got that bit of ribbon. That's probably enough. Probably don't need all that. Right, so that's that. What am I doing with this? I don't know. I'll put it back in here. And we want some, see what I've got in my material. So I've obviously got that kind of stuff. See if I've got anything small. That's green. I don't want green. Again, I've been saying that I'm going to do things to use this. Oh, that's probably enough. Have I got anything? I'll keep those out for something else. I've got all them zips. I bought a load of zips and I didn't realise they were so big, because I was going to do a project with them, but I think they're too big. And bought about 30 of them. So who knows? Who knows what I'm going to do with those? Hopefully I will think of something. Okay, I'm not going to use that, because I can stamp on that anyway to get, you know, to make it a little bit more interesting. Right, I think that's it. So I've covered my buttons up. There's my paper. So yeah, lots of bits of ribbon and texture. So I've got paper, buttons and texture. I've inked them, so we don't need that anymore. And I've got some fluffy wool out for just in case. So let's. Can you see there? Sometimes when I bring it too close, it's obviously a slide off the space that I've got left. Okay. Right. So I'm going to start ripping some of this down. Let's get some smaller scissors. So probably only want it like that. Let's cut that side down a bit. Oop. No, don't. Don't mind the cottons on it, because obviously they're the gentleman ones, so I don't mind them scruffy. That's, oh, I definitely want to use that, so let's cut that down. What else do I want to use? Let's use that. Picking the smallest things, and I'll cut that down. Okay. Oh, see, that was some seam binding. I mean, obviously that's bled, but yeah, stamped that, and it just makes it a little bit more interesting. So come on. Got butterfingers, and I'll cut that one down. Okay, I feel like I've got a sneeze. Excuse me, and bless me. Come in, yes, and it's gone now. Right, so I'm going to cut some of this, and I like doing this because then when I'm building them, I can just, you know, grab instead of stopping, and because then I've got glue on my fingers and stuff like that. So I find if I kind of cut everything down to what I might want, it just makes it easier. Okay, I'm not going to cut that up for now, because I've got plenty. Okay, so I've got my little piles. Right, so we would go as base, and then either lace or this netting. You could use tissue, napkin, and then we would have something like that, and then we would put our buttons on. So that is it. I like that. What's that side like? Oh, that's darker. Let's use that side. So I'm going to use the beacon. And I'm just going to try and do it in the middle, because it does leave that shiny bit, and if I do it in the middle, this ribbon will then hide that. But the good thing about the fabric glue is obviously it sticks pretty much straight away, and this kind of netting can be difficult to stick down. I don't know if it's because it's like a plasticky thing, and obviously it's a net, so it's all holy. Right, do I want any fibery things underneath? Let's look. So these were some walls that I got from Tapeology. There was a set of all different walls. I think there was about 20 different you know, colours and things, and there was just on a card, so you've got lots of choice. So this is when it is best to sew them, because as you're sewing them, I would put the holes that way and catch that wall with my stitches, like so. But because I'm not, we're just going to have to hope for the best. So if I put a dot in the middle, and then I've just like twisted all that to try and catch all of that. I mean, if you've got a bigger thin button, just one would look very nice if you was having it widthways. I think if you're having them that way, I do think the two looks nice. I think that's caught, so I'm just going to put glue on the back of here. I'm going to totally cover it, but not thick, because I don't want it gooing out. Let's do that like that. If they fall off, I can always put a stitch in after. But we've got the main thing done, haven't we? Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna say, I think just in and out twice would, you know, secure them enough. You don't have to be a talented button sewer to do those. Okay, so let's get our little journals out, which I was going to say I don't know where I've put them. I can just pull one out, can't I? Because they're not sewn in. So we just have that down the edge of the page. So we could have it down the middle, or up the top. We could have it. Oh, that's nice, across the bottom. Yeah. So that'll just jazz it up a bit. So let's make some more up. I'll do a little bit of mass make fashion. So we want some of this. Oops, whoopsie-daisies. Put that there, and let's go for black lace on this one, like so. And what do we want on top? That might be a little bit planned. What about this? It's a bit long. Oops, sorry, my glasses just hit hit the screen. Okay, oh yeah, and you know, they don't have to be running straight like this one. I might just glue it in the middle and have it, you know, as it is, instead of them all being laying straight. I quite like that. And then I'd perhaps just put one button on that one. So I want something under. Just cut that down a little bit. Yeah, and we'll do that on that. Cut it down a little bit more. And obviously you can do these a lot longer. You can do them smaller. That's it. So that's those. But yeah, I used to have a little basket where all these kinds of things, I put them. And when you're doing embellishments, it just makes it a lot quicker, because you've got lots of, you know, tiny little bits. And I mean, even if, you know, you were sewing a button onto something, just sewing that onto that and then whatever else just gives it a bit of extra, because you think, what am I going to do with that? But it's surprising. And obviously you can add those to the sides of little clusters and things like that. So if you've got a little jar or something, it is very handy. I keep saying I'm going to go through all my different baskets, like the one that you've just seen. That's the dark basket, and you know, drag out all the small bits. So just cut that in the middle. Right, let's use 2 smaller buttons on there. Oh, I don't think so actually. I'm going to put them, yeah. I'm going to put them on upside down because the darker on there. Ooh, on the bottom side. So there was some beautiful lights and decorations in the shopping centre, and you know, all around the streets. Did I get another button? Is that the same? I think that's a bit. Oh, I think that's a bit smaller. Am I imagining that? Ah, I think that's it. Okay. Yeah, so it was very, very pretty. And then walking around the market, there was lots of beautiful smells. I did film the market last year when I went, and that is on my other channel, which I've not filmed on there for a long time. I'm hoping to again in the future. Okay, I've obviously not put any you know, fluffiness on there, but we've got the from the side of the material. Yeah, I like that. Right. So you can use up all your scraps, your paper scraps, your material scraps, and then the billion buttons that you've got in some jar somewhere. I'll do that way because I think I'm... Yeah. Then I'm going to get that and that. They remind me a little bit of, not a scarf, but something that you would, when I put them this way, you know, something that you put on your neck, round your neck, not on your neck. Okay. have to go in and glue just under that wool a little bit. Let's take that one off. That's it. Yeah, so that one, I would have that away. Okay, so when I've done this one, I'll pause for a little minute and do the other 4, because, you know, I'm only going to do the same process. I'll have that way as well. Yeah, it's a bit like some kind of collar. That's nice. Excuse me. Might have to run down and make a drink as well. Yeah, that'd be nice. Just cut that down just a little bit more. Fab. Did I glue them? Oh, I did. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I said, I don't think I did. I do have a coupon code for Tapeology, and you can find that in the description as well. All my links, they're on there separately, and also my Linktree link is in there. So the Linktree holds kind of all your social media links. Okay, yeah, I like that. Right, I shall see you in a tick. So I've got these 4. Oh, I've got 3 nice wide ones. And that's 9, isn't it? Only 1 to 8. Right, I just dropped that on the floor. It looks as if I'd just thrown it down. Oh, don't need another one. Oh, that'd be nice on there, because you can still see through that. I think I'm going to do 2 of those. I think that's the more glittery side. Yeah, I'd got that right. Okay. I think probably the black would look nice on there. Yeah. And just cut that down. Like so. I think I'll have the fluff underneath these 2. So let's like that, and then the ribbon on top, so you're just getting it poking out. Let's do the same with that one. Yeah, I like that. Okay, what can we do with these 2? Let's put that on. We may as well put that on because it's just a little bit hanging about. Yeah. I might as well use that bit. Let's use that like so, like that, and then probably just some fluff underneath. I don't have to just put, let's just, yeah, put that there, and then that there. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so I'll get those glued down, and then I'll be back. And I don't know definitely what I'm doing for the next one, but I've got an idea. So we'll just see what happens. I think I've got everything out that I need. I might have to root in here because I'm going to use those. I've also got got this, it's like Tim Holtz, I don't know what you call it, like, is it negatives? I don't know, that, so, and it's quite difficult because it's very plasticky, and I'd have thought, you know, you could peel that off and it would stick down, and it doesn't. So yeah, it'd be nice to get that used up. Again, it'd probably be really good with a stitch in it, but I'll try and glue it. So yeah, we've got those, and I want some strips. So I don't think I'll have to root that much, and we'll keep as little scraps out because we might get some of those used up. Yeah, I think that'll be all we need. Okay, I will see you in a little tick. Okay, so that's those finished. So this one I ended up putting 3 buttons on. I really like that one. And I really like this one too. You can just see the music poking out. So a lot of them would, you know, look fine either way. So that's the first embellishments. You could definitely do them smaller than that if you got something smaller, and like I say, you could obviously do them larger too. So I think it's a versatile thing, uses up loads of scraps, and jollies up your page or wherever you're putting them. So the next thing I'm gonna do is if I've got some rulers in here, let's have a look. So I've got lots of tickets. I want to do something with tickets really. I'm gonna pull those out. So I might do something with those tomorrow. What am I looking for? I could do that with that. Ooh, I've got a ruler. I've got some Tim Holtz rulers there. Let me just see if I've got any digital ones before I use those. What are these? Oh, I've just got some blank strips there, and more rulers. I think that'll probably do. Ooh, tickets. The tickets are from what I've cut out of the. Oh, they're from the Tim Holtz paper. The tickets are, and so are those. They're rulers. I thought they was just strips of paper. What else have I got? Ooh, let's use that. So I'm just looking for strippy things. I've got all these stickers as well. I think they was from Your Creative Studio. I want to do something with those next time, but I feel like because once you've peeled them off, they're very see-through, so I could do with getting some dark paper and backing them all. What's this? Oh, I have got some. Let's get those out. Just some strips of black card. That's very handy. So this tub will be going away soon, and I will be starting on the Midnight Meadow kit, which is a kit that's, you know, already in my shop. I've got everything printed out that I want. I think I've done all the cutting out. So that's very similar colours, but there's pops of orange in it. I ought to really have a look at ordering some like burnt orange seam binding. Oh, mind you, I've got that rust ink, so I could probably make some. Right, I don't want them, their words. I don't want anything in there. Let's just pull a few of these out. And if I don't use these ones in this project, I can use them in something else that I'm going to do. I'm hoping that I can think of, I don't know, at least 4 little embellishment videos. So, like I say, that'll give me enough embellishments to just jazz those up a little bit. I've got anything in here that I want to use. There, that's all the Tim Holtz paper. So I sat one day and cut a load of the Tim Holtz paper up because it was, I forget what the pad's called, but I think it's an 8x8 one, and it's all mixed ones, and it's very in your face kind of thing. I don't think a lot of them I'd want to use the whole sheet for something. I think they're normally fine for like making envelopes and things like that. And I thought, well, there's actually a lot of you know, kind of ephemera on them. What do people do with these little books? I mean, I know, you know, I could score it and make it into a little book. I don't know. I wish they wouldn't put those in the Tim Holtz bits. I mean, I know people do make like little bookcases and things. I don't think I could cope with that. It's way too small for me. So more just strippy things. Could perhaps use that. Okay. So that's that. Oops. Probably going to need my scraps out again. So I'm going to put the rulers together. I'll put the black strips together. Again, I just find that it makes it easier when I'm building things up. Yep. And then these are like just oddments. So I'll put those there. I'll probably use that as the same as I'm going to use a ruler. I have left my phone on because the volume on, because I am expecting a phone call. I don't know if it's going to materialise today or not. It should do in theory, but who knows. So I've just got the scrap box on my knee, and I'm just going to go through it and look for neutrally pieces, and I'm going to want them probably, you know, half that size. Very similar. That's a Midnight Meadow kit. Yeah, they're going to be about the same size as the ones that we've just made. So that is plenty, I think. I'm just having a flick through, see if there's anything interesting. So that's got like a textured appearance, so that would be nice. keep meaning to make something with that. I'm going to put that in the trash to treasures box. Might want to use a bit of brick. I'll just get that out. That might be. I don't think. No, I think once I start tearing it down, it's going to fall to bits. But I'd like to use that for something. That's another one for some texture. And oh, I've got some of those. So the edges of notebooks. Love those. Got some of this. Got a couple of dialers. Ooh, got this. This is some papers from Tapeology. I mean, they're not really papers. They're like a cross between a material and a paper, and I just put some ink on it. Got a tea bag, a bit more doily. Got some packaging, you know, I suppose we use it now instead of bubble wrap. So that's textures. Textures and interesting bits. There. Oh, I've got that film strip. So put that there. That's texture. Okay. So let's think about size first. That's probably a good size. So if I cut those tickets in half, and again I'll make 8. So 1, 2. Don't think I'm going to cut that up because that'd be nice keeping as it is. So I'm going to put those back. So 4, 6. Let's use a different tone. This is a bit more terracotta kind of look. The rulers are from one of the gentleman kits. You'd have to look on eBay at the actual pictures because I'm unsure what comes in what kit, and it could be from Ninny's part of the kit as well. So is that 8? 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so I've got far too much out. What a surprise. So again, they're going to be things what you can put on the edge of your page, and like I said in the last one, it doesn't have to be an edge of page thing. It's they look nice wherever. So I want this one as the base one. These are going to be a little bit on the wider side for the little journals that I'm doing, but I find it hard to do small things. Just break that down a little bit more. So all we're doing is, you know, we've got 3 oblongy things, and you know, we're just layering them together. Nothing, you know, nothing difficult. And then we'll have a bit of interest in there. So we'll just pop that in there, like so. Yeah. And then one of these smaller things we could have like so. I think I do need to do some inking, And if we wanted, you know, instead of adding the texture of the paper, and we could put some material in. Now, they don't have to be, you know, as straight as soldiers. You could obviously, you know, have them more, what do you call that, organic? I think organic. And to save gluing every single layer, we can just put a thingy in. A thingy, one of those. Which that was just, I wasn't going to do that. I was going to glue them. And then I thought, why? And then, didn't catch that one. So I can either leave it out or I can glue that bit in. So I will add that one. And then I've just got, that's from a paper pad, so it's as if it's a little metal button. So, I mean, I like the, yeah, that word that I said, staple, especially, you know, for the more masculine things. Let's just see if I can catch some of that. It doesn't need to be all linked. Okay, and if I get the, it's supposed to be upside down, that is. Probably take a little while to come down, but I do want it in there. Yeah. And then I'll just run that across there. And I'll just pop that in there. Lovely. So again, you can have it, you know, that way or that way or that way. You could even put it diagonal. I think these little things are handy just to have in your stash. So that's one. Ooh, let's do another. Right, I'm going to get some ink. I'm not going to ink every, you know, little... Oh, it's got no sponge on. Every little bit, but she says. Right, so we've got that. We've got this, which will rip that off. Pop that on there. Let's look for something. Pop that on there, like so. Let's use some of this. Yeah. So we've got texture. Want some paper. Okay, like so, and I feel like it's missing something. I think it does need something fabricated at the back, so let's use some of this what I've got to the side. Perhaps want something darker. About this seam binding. Could do with some black, really. I need to get some more thinner black lace. So these scissors are rubbish for material because I've obviously used them for paper. Oh, that rips. Oh, yeah, lovely. Okay. Okay, just going to put that under there, like so. So cut that off. Getting around that once it's on. Yeah, so I'm going to staple it down on that layer and then put that on top, which I just want a little inky around it. Okay. And if you wanted, you know, you could tear around that so it's not oblong-like. Because I'm using them on the edge, I do like that kind of oblongy look. And as I come to use them, you know, I can always add something else. I just can't see anything. You know, I can obviously slot something else in and just pop the glue there. Could get my stamp and just stamp that just to make it a bit more stand-outy. So that's that one. So that's two. Let's do one of these tickety ones. Probably won't use that film strip. I think I get it out a lot and think, right, I need to use it, and then don't. That might be wide enough for this. Let's try and keep as close to that edge so I can have it as wide as possible. So yes, I was having a think when I paused, you know, what else had I done this week, and I've not. I think that's the only time I've been out the house. So I've been doing my yoga and my meditating. I like that. I wonder if a bit of. I've been slowly getting the Christmas things out, you know, to decorate the house. I've not got the. Oh, I have got the tree up now. That went up yesterday. I was going to say I've not got the tree up. It's got lights on it, but I've not decorated it. But I've got other things, you know, in the living room, Christmassy things. So I've been doing a bit of that at a time. Otherwise, I find it too stressful. I love decorating for Christmas, but yeah, it can be a big job. I find it quite strenuous as well. So yeah, I've been just doing a bit at a time of that. And then I kind of got all the, you know, Christmas presents out, what I'd bought. I can just cut one of those down. And, you know, checked who was for who. Have they got enough? Do we need anything else? And gathering, you know, them all together. I've bought big gift boxes. So I'm just going to, like, wrap the presents up in tissue and put them in these boxes. There we go. I like that one. So let's just put those there so they don't get lost. Right, what are we doing now? I'll do this other ticket because it's there. So I'll do that. I'm sure there was a bit of doily somewhere. Well, let's use this lot. Yeah, so I've put them all in the boxes. They all need the tissue wrapping up, and I've took those downstairs and, you know, found out the where are the, oh, what are they called, Christmas cards are, putting batteries in everything. A lot of our lights and stuff have got batteries in, so doing those. So it's been one of those kind of weeks where, you know, there's stuff going off, but yeah, just nothing major, just bitting and bobbing. It's been that kind of week. So I will talk about my plans for next week in tomorrow's video. I don't want to use all my chat up and run out of stuff to say, because, you know, like I say, we're not doing that much. Yeah, I might run out of chat. I like that. I don't know if I'm going to put any paper behind that or not. I think I'm just going to put some on, but I'm going to make it, it's going to be smaller than that back one, just as a bit more stability. And I'm going to glue this one. One, because it'll make it a bit more robust, and another because I don't want to put another staple in. So yeah, I like that. I mean, you can't even really see that staple, but because I am trying to use bits and bobs up, well, I like that. Yeah, I will put something on there. Okay, so that's 4 done already. So yeah, once you've got everything out, I mean, I did start off with lovely lovely piles, but yeah, it's all over now, which is fine. Right, so I'm not going to do anything different now. This is, you know, the video kind of thing. I'm just going to carry on until these are finished, because I'll be doing it whatever, you know, offline or online, so I might as well just stay on. If you've seen enough, and if you want to start rummaging around to find your stuff, then yeah, thank you for joining me. Might do this one with some material on. It's for a bit of difference. And yeah, hopefully see you in tomorrow's video. So I will have a little think, and I'm planning on getting that one filmed today as well. Right, it needs something else, but let's cut that down. Maybe some more of that thin lace, like so. That one's, let's just show layers. So okay, I'm gonna put that there. So if that goes there, just gonna staple that because I can't hold anymore. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's better. Would have been better if you could have saw that lace. Yeah, it would have been a bonus if you could see the lace that I've put in there. So I think it does need a bit more coming off that side. So if I just glue this bit like so. Let's do it with that. Yeah. And then, so yeah, you could have all kinds of scraps on your desk, and it's nice to mix you know, the material and lace and paper. And unless I've got these things on my desk, I would just, you know, do it with the paper. So I do have to kind of remind myself to get fabric out, you know, whether that be ribbon, lace or actual fabric. Okay. So I'm just going to pop some glue there. I think that'll be okay. Yeah. It was okay till I pulled it. Don't pull it, I can trim it off as I use it. Right, shall we have another one of these? I might put all three. Yeah, let's put all three. I'm just going to put some ink on the end of here. Does anybody know how many we've done? Because like I say, I only want to make 8. I don't want to have any, you know, left over. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, felt like I've done more than that. 2, 3. Well, I haven't. 5. So I want another 3, which I suppose. Let's use another one of those tickets. So I do like those. Okay, so I think I will say goodbye because we have it the hour kind of thing, and it does take a longer to upload. So, and like I say, I'm doing this on the actual day, which is absolutely crazy for me. If you've been with me for a while, I don't know if I've ever done that, apart from, you know, if it's been a giveaway video or, you know, something like that. So yeah, I don't know if I'm liking this new relaxed me. we shall see how it goes, but yeah, I think I am. I don't feel, yeah, it's just, I suppose then, if, you know, sometimes the internet's absolutely rubbish and can be forever uploading, and then, yeah, you can feel, because I do like to, you know, my videos go out at a certain time, so I want to do that, but just write that down. Oh, I like that. I think this is way too big for those journals, but we shall see. If they are, then I don't obviously have to use them, do I? I can always put them in the shop if I'm not gonna use them, or I can put them in as Patreon happy mail and stuff like that. So yeah, I will get them used. I mean, I could put, no, let's put another circular type thing on. Oh, yeah, I like that. Again, that's from the Tim Holtz paper. So I do think that paper pad is well worth buying, just to literally sit and cut up. You get so many bits and bobs, which is a lot cheaper than buying is ephemera. So that's that one. So I shall say goodbye, and thank you very much for watching, especially if you've got right to the end. I must say, I think there's 2 prizes from last month's Patreon which haven't been claimed. So if you want to have a look on that video and make sure it's not you, otherwise I will put the things back into my you know, prize giveaway box, and I will draw them another time. I'll be on in about a week to do the December Patreon giveaway, and I think that's all I've got to say. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.